Get him out. Take him out, please. Nah. Because I'm a pilot. What else do you think? It's a pyro. It's not just a jet. It's a pyro.
It's more agile than the jet. It's more agile.
I don't know. Stop reaching for stuff over here before you fuck something.
Bro, look at this. Look at that. Oh, come on.
Hey, but Taji, hey, maybe you should get you a pyro too.
Oh, you're right, but I already flew.
If you think it outmaneuvers a jet, maybe you should get that and fly that around.
You're right. But then again, I already flew with Porsches, and I didn't like how it moved. It might have been just because of his, thing.
I always be thinking of ways to make your shit better, to make your game better, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever it's gonna take. You gotta spend that bread to get something that's gonna make sure that you straight. So we depend on you for the air shit, man. So be the best that you can be in this motherfucker.
I appreciate that.
These niggas playing around.
Why does Kelly still want to fight me? I don't get it. Kelly, I hope you do know I have explosive rounds, even if you do take me out of the jet. Wait, what? I'm talking about Kelly. Yeah. Thank you.
Uh-oh, did he do it again?
Yeah, I did it again.
That nigga styling.
Nah, not really.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago
You're not good at
Bears.
figuring out other dress. Okay, all right. See? Hey, you made me rank up. Nah, you just mad
It's
to
the marquee game
boy.
of
God
opening
damn it, boy.
weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. Trevor Davis now to return.
Who the hell y'all shooting? Y'all shooting.
And some
Yeah, because I don't do it.
And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Shoot.
Oh, I meant to go back to
Circle being scared. I'm way over here by the airport. I just told you where I was at. Look on the map. I ain't hard to find.
Rodgers now
You gonna pull up, I'm gonna knock
down.
your ass out next to your car. Wherever you pull up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to drop
Oh, well, you
him.
picked the right one. Who the fuck hit me in a car? It's the police. That shit was racist than the motherfucker. Them niggas just chose me. I ain't even got no stars on me. Let me find out.
And it'll be a loss of about
Because he's
8.
trying to teach him. Nah. That's you, Kelly. Nah.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Spin that nigga again, man.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He sets to fire deep.
It is actually
Waiting on you.
A gain of 32 that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy
Take that helmet out, bro.
who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
There you go.
Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game,
what you come over here for, bro? What you come over here for? What you come over here for, bro? Huh? I told you, hey, I'm a...
Packers have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Crosby on now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Letting this nigga score. Let this nigga run a whole big ass comeback because she wanna block the damn TV. I ain't on shit.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What
and
the?
now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
How the running back jumped offside.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Let's go. Hey, gotta go. Let's go. Move.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Come on. Hey, 18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Trevor Davis. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers making their way out. As we look back to last year, I don't know that anybody foresaw how things would play out. Heavy favorites in the NFC North, but the injury to Aaron Rodgers that cost him more than half the season, ultimately too much to overcome.
And when you think about how Green Bay has played over the last 10 years, there's been a lot of sameness to them, and that's been good. Continuity, offense, defense, coaching staff. But a lot of changes in the offseason for Green Bay, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You'll see a severe shakeup there. But the best thing for them, Aaron Rodgers, still in a Green Bay uniform. 16 games from Aaron Rodgers always makes Green Bay a contender for a Super Bowl crown.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on. No. 319. Over. Hurry up. Hey, check 26. 319.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, sure that he's right.
All right. No. 319. 319.
Rodgers going to give this one to Montgomery. And now running right through it. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
319.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
4 down. 319. Here we go. 58. Yeah, 300. Blue 58.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
319. We are going. Hurry up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
ground with Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up.
Hey, I don't know, man.
But undersized or not, his speed is absolutely overwhelming. And when he arrives with a thump. City of Broad Shoulders loves Roquan Smith.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
319, hey, check 26. Scat 300, scat 300. 319.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. For the Bears last season, Charles, as they come out here, a 2-game improvement, but when you go from 3-13 to 5-11, not enough to save their coaching staff. So in comes 40-year-old Matt Nagy. He's the new head coach and seems to be bringing a new optimism with it.
Yeah, and you hate to put too much on the shoulders of not just a new head coach, but a second-year quarterback in Mitchell Trubisky. But this is the city of broad shoulders, and I think that he has them, and he's looking forward to working with this new crew. And similar to teams that really elevated with coaching changes, the Eagles are defending the Super Bowl champions, the Los Angeles Rams last year. I think that can happen here in Chicago as well because of the structure they'll put in place for this quarterback. Head coach who knows quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, they will really work with this guy, and I think that this team has a chance to roll.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Let's go. Come on. Move. Hey, gotta go.
Here's the first carry for Trey Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Come on, gotta go.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Mike Daniels coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
But a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Gay as fuck,
Let's check in with our referee.
Damn, that's
so the
some
contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Zoom. 319. Yeah, Liz.
On 1st down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be
can you jump for the ball?
The 40-yard
that's weak as
hell. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Rodgers handing to Montgomery. Oh, and now he bowls him over. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Wow.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Right. 319. Hey, check 26. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Zoom. 319.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And able to find Graham. Complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
That's fine. Yeah. Hey. 4 down. Get reset. Hey, easy. Check 26. Jumbo.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's second down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Crosby puts it through. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Crosby on now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
18.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
319.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And now running right
Man,
through
cut this bullshit out, bro. Damn.
Get this one across the 45.
That shit weak as hell.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Get reset. Hey, easy. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. No. Green 18.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Green 19.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Hey.
Draw play, Rodgers to Montgomery. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Packers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Oh my God, bro! I fucking hate Madden sometimes, bro. I'm pushing triangle.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Big ass shit, man.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And Crosby puts it through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. He has still not connected on a single pass in this second half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. Play action. Now Trubisky. Dancing to his left.
Why the fuck? Why? I hate when niggas just sit there, bro. Keep running.
Comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's really easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Damn.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
He got this pace just wide the hell open.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
That ain't tweaking, bro.
31, and that's
why they want to close that space?
They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
What the fuck is they doing? I just had him over on the wrong fucking side of the field, man. Who is that?
319.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter.
That's fine. Yeah.
On second down, Williams looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Why y'all keep jumping?
As penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
He pissing me off,
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Zoom. 319. 319.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got him now.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Let's go, come on. Get 300.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Rodgers to Montgomery on the draw. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Packers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
319.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Blue.
On first down, Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Burton. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On second down, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Cohen. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, it's Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky's first touchdown pass of his sophomore campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Parkey with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go. 58.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Packers, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
No.
We need one win, one clap. Damn, Worm got my ass. We good. We still tied. It's tied.
We won.
We won. Yeah, nigga. Don't even worry about it. Because we got less deaths. We got less deaths than they did. That's how. Hey, hold up, nigga. Watch out there now. Where your fucking britches at, nigga? Yo, go to free mode. We're gonna do a running gun now. I'm gonna change to a running gun. You want a mosh pit? All right.
Jet training.
Oh, that ring fight. Niggas can't really hide on that bitch.
We'll do jet training.
That is fucked up. Kill him. Kill him, bro.
It's a rip for Cindy.
I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could have had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still they've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius.
What do you expect when there's like an entire crew in one area? That guy's at 400.
Yeah, like a bunch of nerds getting bullied by the bully, then they see some niggas come up and jump his bitch ass. Hell yeah, break that nigga jaw, my nigga. Hell yeah.
Oh, you killed him already? my bad. I didn't think you killed him already.
Did that shit on purpose, man.
I know you're good. I know you're good. So like, I was trying to get a kill at least.
Shut the fuck up, man. Whoever that was, shut the fuck up. Shit. Hush the fuck up. Yo, fuck that mic right there. Ain't gonna make it.
God damn, boy. Turn that loud ass speakerphone off, boy. Bro, who got that loud ass speakerphone motherfucking PSA announcement motherfucking
Who's back, bro?
yeah, man. Motherfucking mad over here, man. Gotta take my frustration out.
Yo, y'all niggas joining?
Yeah. How's that?
I'm in my tippy toes. My girl wanna watch a movie, oh no. I'm trying to play the game, do some other shit right now. Do that later now.
Yo. Hey, man, y'all check out that nigga Bang Out character. That nigga got lipstick on.
Who?
Bang Out.
Bang Out. Who the hell is Bang Out?
Some nigga that's in the crew. That nigga got lipstick on, bro. Red lipstick. That nigga gay now.
How do you see that shit? I'm about to go downstairs.
Hold on.
Why? Dog in here?
Hold on, watch this.
Yeah,
Let me see.
nigga. How many kills and deaths you got, nigga?
Yo. Moolah, John.
Look what T-Mobile said, man.